Hello everyone, Bradley Sward here with a day 3 update. I got my regular expressions working for part 2. Just wanted to show what I did. So of course again the problem is that you have this huge string of data and you want to be able to figure out mulls, and you want to multiply the digits together and sum up all the mulls that follow the pattern from the previous videos, which I won't go into. But the key here is between the do's and the don'ts. So basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a regular expression search for mull, for don't, and for do. Whichever one comes up first, we're going to process it in a certain way, and then we're going to move on and then move on to the next part of the list that doesn't include that, and so forth and so on. So we go do, don't, mull, do, don't, mull, whatever, however that works out. So here's the code that does that. So basically, I read my line in my one line. We start out that the processor is enabled and the sum of all the numbers is 0. And like I was saying, I do a search for the mull, I do a search for the do and a don't, and I get the index values. And this function will return none if it can't find one. So if that's the case, I just make it a large number well past whatever could be the length of the string, because I just want to make sure that everything just works out when I do the math down here. And just the same for the multiplication one, like where are you, where is the do, where is the don't, those are the 3 index values. And so basically one of those has to be the smallest one, because if the length was like greater than 0, then there's got to be something left, right? That's just at least the theory. So anyway, so then just to kind of go through here, so you're like, if the smallest one is the one that's the multiplication one and the CPU is enabled, we'll do the math to figure out what the two values are. And this is a huge thing, just to say take the string I need, split it, remove that, remove this, split it by comma, and then I get two numbers and multiply them together. That's a really long way of doing that. But otherwise, if the smallest number is the do index, well then make sure that we enable the CPU. Otherwise, the smallest index has to be the don't index, and in that case, we're going to disable it. And like I was saying before, no matter which one of the 3 we do, we move on and we just reduce the list down a little bit and a little bit and a little bit each time. And when we reach a point of 0, that's when we know that we've exhausted the search. And so I get the same number, 831 whatever 140, that you see there, and you can see that that's the number I get here. So that's it for today for sure. It is bedtime for me, but it was a fun problem to learn how to do a few new things, and well, I guess do them poorly, but at least better than I had known when I started at 11 o'clock tonight. Well, thanks for sticking it out with me as always. Have a great day, everybody. See you in the next videos.